fourth team here today, and this is Welvarende, Stad.
Close enough.
Close enough. Gentlemen, you may start when you wish.
Hello, Mr. Joy Kumar. How are you?
Good. Anyway, you want to see me?
Yes, the president of the Saviors, an organization dedicated to helping cities reclaim lost space, is coming. He wants to see for himself how we constructed two beautiful, energy-efficient public spaces.
I'd be glad to talk to him.
Looks like the hyperloop has arrived.
Hello, I'm the president of the Saviors, Vishnu Kumpella. I presume one of you two is the city mayor?
Hi, Vishnu. I'm Nick Rubin, the mayor of Welvarende, Stad. Benvindo. Welcome to the wonderful city of Welvarende, Stad, empowered by the power of our public spaces.
Nice. In which language did you welcome me?
Portuguese. A lot of people emigrated from our city from Brazil and Indonesia. Our city lies near the Jordan River in the northern Cape of South Africa.
The other language is the national one, Afrikaans. By the way, I'm the principal architect, Rishia Joykumar.
Nice to meet you. Whoa, it's quite hot here. It's also pretty dry.
The average temperature here is 27 degrees Celsius, and we only get about 26 centimeters of precipitation each year. So yeah, it's pretty arid.
Your hyperloop sure is fast. How does it work?
We suspend it with electromagnetism. Then we use vacuum technology to make it move.
Vacuums are hard to maintain. How do you do it?
We use getter coating. When we heat the air in the tube, the coating absorbs it.
We also have electromagnetic roads with mag cars and mag buses.
Whoa, how do you power a city with energy needs like this?
We use inertial confinement fusion.
I've heard of that. You compress multiple hydrogen isotopes using multiple lasers until the intense pressure and heat causes nuclear fusion to occur.
Exactly.
How do you afford all of this?
Our economy is amazing. We mostly mine gold, platinum, and chromium, and manufacture technologies such as nanobots, microchips, and AR and VR goggles. We also export base metals and precious minerals.
With so much consumers in your city, how do you take care of the waste?
We use plasma gasification where solid municipal waste is heated to high temperatures until it becomes slag and syngas. Syngas can be used as an energy source, and slag can be used to reinforce buildings.
Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand, your public spaces. How was Kesenongan Park before it was made?
You see, Kong was a prestigious energy company in the 2040s. It had many factories in this area. However, these factories created acid rain.
That doesn't sound good. I've heard acid rain can destroy the wildlife near buildings.
You're right, it wasn't good at all. Kong went bankrupt because of this and all the factories were abandoned. To reclaim lost space in our city, our mayor decided to turn it into something else.
Kesenongan Park. That's great, but how did you clean this area?
We use in-situ soil washing, a method of cleaning polluted areas.
I've heard of that. First, wash water is injected through injection wells into the contaminated area.
Right. Then extraction wells extract the dirty wash water so it can be transported to a treatment plant, so it can be reused for more soil washing.
Since this area was near future residential and office buildings, we decided to convert it into a public space.
How did you know when the soil was fully remediated?
We monitored the soil over a 6-month period using monitoring wells, and special injection wells were placed into the ground to replace lost soil nutrients and microorganisms.
Wow, this type of pollution makes me wonder, how do you take care of your citizens' health?
Each citizen is offered the use of a biomedical microchip. The nanobots in that microchip can monitor the citizen's health and send all the data to the nearest hospital.
If necessary, a self-driving mag car will transport the patient to the hospital, where special nanobots will act swiftly and accurately according to the microchip data.
Your city has so much futuristic technology. I wonder, where do you develop all of it?
Welvarende Stad University teaches the students of futuristic technology worldwide.
We have virtual reality classrooms, which allow students to learn things like how to perform surgeries easily and how to design things in 3D space.
However, if you really want to experience VR, you should visit Kesenongan Park. The virtual reality park there will take you to another world.
It has special shops with panels that allow you to locate what you want immediately, and holographic movie theaters. Plus, there's our bikes.
Bikes? What bikes?
Kesenongan has special bikes. These bikes generate between 1,000 to 2,000 watts of electricity per hour. This electricity is stored in a battery.
Our city has bike rentals located throughout it, and an underground storage lot underneath Kesenongan Park. The batteries in the bikes not only produce enough power to power the park, but also other buildings.
Kesenongan Park seems great, but what about your other public space?
Group the garden.
Right, exactly. I heard it used to be the main street, Principal Street of your city, until you switched to electromagnetic roads.
Principal Street was so large it wasn't cost efficient to convert it, and it soon became gang infested and only the poor stayed.
How did you turn it into a public space?
Well, there's a lot of talking and negotiation between the gang and the community members. We also offer them clemency incentives.
What a great idea.
The architects and Rishi and the architects helped create aquaponics and aeroponics.
Aquaponics, I've heard of that. Water is sent to plants which clean it. The water is then sent to fish which add nutrients with their waste to it for the plants.
In aeroponics, we suspend plants and spray their roots with nutrients. We built infrastructure, cultivated the plants and animals, and gave it to the poor as food.
Yes. Nice. Do the public spaces work together?
Uh-huh. The bikes help deliver the food from the garden to the park, and Kessanongin raises money for the garden in a one-day annual sale.
What are the benefits and trade-offs of your public spaces?
One of the major problems we faced was the initial investment. Other than that, Farouk the Garden increased civic engagement, decreased local hunger, and also fostered a sense of community.
Kessanongin Park increased businesses and healthy living, attracted developers, and generates enough energy to be self-sustainable.
How is engineering important in your city, especially with your public spaces?
Engineering is very important to our city. Architects like me helped design the aquaponics and aeroponics system, while agricultural engineers built it.
In Kessanongin Park, environmental engineers worked on the soil washing process, while manufacturing and industrial engineers worked on things like solar panels. They also built the plasma gasifier and the ICF.
Well, this was a great meeting. Not only does Welvarende Stad have innovative and futuristic technology, but the methods which you use to turn problems into public spaces could help other cities. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.